Alright, so I'm going to put this as simple as I can for you all. In answer to if you should watch the show at all, it comes down to one thing. How serious do you like your anime? If you're looking for reasonably explainable world physics, cohesive plots, and characters who you can always take seriously in basically any context, then this is not the anime for you. It is not trying to be that either, and by all accounts it seems to be trying its best to be anything but. Speaking of butts, Keijo is an anime about a fictional sport that pits well-endowed women against each other in sumo-like fashion on water-based platforms. The catch? They can only hit each other with their chest and ass. Yes, prime scholarly entertainment here to be sure. So not only does this rather absurd sport exist, but it has a pro scene. So much so that there's even a school dedicated to teaching and training young women in the art of Keijo. This is one of those weird things that I think only exists in anime. Having a sport or some other skills-based activity with a school dedicated to it for the purposes of fulfilling a setting. Now this is not anything particularly new, which I suppose makes it easier to accept. Because of course there would be a school dedicated to women whacking their asses together, and also a full scientific field dedicated to studying such a thing. It's just so wonderfully absurd, and that is what drives the plot, more so than the characters. The main four in the cast are a bunch of apparent slackers, or rather just underdogs, relegated to the room in the school famous for having the most dropouts. Very charming. But through their sheer tenacity, they, over the course of the first few episodes, have been showing the world that they have their own unique way of playing Keijo. Most of these involve superpowers that are explained with a hand wave. Yes, she can teleport by pulling up her swimsuit. Yes, she can shear the swimsuits of her opponents with a harsh turn of her buttocks. And she has a Gilgamesh reference? Regardless, there are two minds to look at this show. So if you try to take it seriously, you're either going to get frustrated and give up easily, or you're just going to stew on how shitty you are finding this asinine show. It could be one of the more enjoyable shows of the season for you. Your choice. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but Ark, you cry. This makes no sense. You continue. I thought that you hated fan service in anime. You passionately conclude. You would be correct. But what I actually hate is unnecessary fanservice. Fanservice that shows that the creators have no confidence in the rest of their product, the rest of the story that they try to tell. So they think that they need to add a little TNA to help keep the audience interested, because of the rest of the show sure as hell won't, apparently. That's the kind of fanservice I hate. Keijo is not that. It is pure, unapologetically a fanservice show, to be sure, but it's fanservice for fanservice. It's understood from the get-go that the ass shots, the breast bouncing, the focus on the female form is integral to the enjoyment and the heart of the series. Not something that was just added on later because they felt they needed it. But that also means that it is very easy to tell if you're going to like it. Don't like fanservice at all? Don't watch it. There's surprisingly a lot of other good shows this season, from Drifters to Yuri on Ice. You don't need to watch this if it's not your thing. But for me, Keijo is my guilty pleasure this season. Probably for the whole year, actually. And I think many others will enjoy it for similar reasons. So that's my recommendation. Is it worth watching? Yes. Maybe not all the way through, though. It might get tiring later on, and the novelty might wear off. But for now, I am enjoying it, and you might as well. At the time of this video, the series has been licensed by Funimation Entertainment and is available from streaming from them as part of their broadcast dub lineup, including being in their Double Talk block. In addition, it is also available on Crunchyroll in subtitles. Link in the description, as usual, for a free trial to Crunchyroll premium services should you require it. So what did you guys think of Keijo? I think I know the answer. I think I know, but just in case, let me know down in the Watchamajig. And for those of you who are further along in the manga or the show, because both of these are possible depending on when you read it and when you are watching the show, maybe in the future, no spoilers, please. Thank you for joining me on this first reaction. If you like this sort of thing, hit the like button to let me know. And if you have a suggestion for what you think I should talk about next, though I have quite a few things planned, then let me know down in the comments. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and others, stay frosty.